Hello guys, today in this video I'll explain to you how to create the function block. Function block is nothing just creating inside a logic and utilizing it for number of times for motors. If there are number of motors running on the same logic, so no need to write the same logic for individual motors which are running on the same logic. So let's start. First we place the create new project. Here I write the project name motor. Click on create button. Now click on configure a device. Click on add new device. Now click on schematics S7 1500. Click on CPU. Now here I select CPU 1515-2. Select this third one. Now click on add. Now uncheck this. Click on next. Again next. Next. Here you have to give full access. Click on finish. Now double click on this. Click on properties. Select Ethernet addresses. Here you click on add new subnet. Collapses screen. Click on network view. Here you see the Profinet connection is displayed. Now click on add new device. Double click. Select HMI screen. Select this schematic comfort panel. Select this 7-inch display. Select this TP700 comfort. Select this HMI. Click OK. Select the PLC. Click on this right checkbox. Now click on next, 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 next and finish. Now select this welcome to HMI. Delete this. Select also root screen. Minimize this root screen. You can see the connection between the PLC and this HMI is established with this cable. Now click on program blocks. Click on add new. Now here you select this function blocks. Here we write function block for the motor. Click on OK. Here I give the input for the function blocks. Type here forward start. Click outside this box. Now add new. Here you write reverse start. Click outside this box. Now here we give the stop. Now we give the output for the motors. Forward direction. Now another output. Reverse direction. enter. Now in the network 1, we select this horizontal line, click NOC contact, then NC contact, another NC contact, then output contact for the motor. For latching of the motor, select this vertical line, click on open branch, click on arrow, click on NO contact, again click on arrow, close this branch. Now copy this network and place here on network 2. Delete this network. Now here we have two network 1 and network 2. Here network 1 for motor forward direction running. So network 2 is for motor reverse direction. So double click on this gray line. Here we write motor reverse direction. Now we copy this tag for the forward reversion is stop. So take this tag and place here. This forward is start. Now here stop. Here we place reverse direction for interlocking. Here we place forward direction output. And for the latching of this motor, we place this tag forward direction here again. Now you see that when the operator places this forward start push button, motor is start running on forward direction, and when the operator releases his hand from the start push button, motor will remain latch and running till the stop push button will place, and this is the interlocking connection. If motor is running in forward direction until and unless operator stop this motor, this will not run in the reverse direction. So I place here the reverse direction for interlocking. Now scroll down. Here we place the tag for reverse start. Stop is the common, so we place here stop. Here we place the forward direction tag. And for the output for the motor to run on reverse direction, here we place this here, reverse direction. And same here tag wing for latching for this motor to run on reverse direction. And the operator places this reverse start, the motor run on reverse direction. Even the operator releases hand from the start push button, this will continue on reverse direction due to this reverse direction latching contact. And when he places this stop button, motor will be stop and motor will be not run in forward direction until and unless operator places stop push button. So here in this both logic we place this interlocking. Now click on the PLC tag. Here click on show all tag. Right here motor 1 forward start. The address is generated %I 0.0. Now for the motor 1 reverse start, click on add new. Here we write motor 1 reverse start. Now for the motor stop. Now here we place the motor to forward start, then motor to reverse start. Now for the motor 1 output, here we write motor 1 forward direction. Here for the output address, here we click over it, select here Q. Here we write Q0.0 for the output. For the motor 1 reverse direction output, click on add new. Write here motor 1 reverse direction. Then for the motor 2 forward direction output, and for the motor 2 reverse direction, select this add new. Write here motor 2 reverse direction. Now you see 4 outputs are created. Motor 1 forward direction Q0.0, motor 1 reverse direction Q0.1, motor 2 forward direction Q0.2, and motor 2 reverse direction Q0.3. Now click on main OB1. Select this motor function block and place on this network 1 for function block for the motor 1. Here I write 1 function block DB. Click on OK. Now it's to be created. Now for the second motor, same function block I place here on network 2. Here I give the name motor 2 function block. Now click on OK. Now select this function block network 1. Here we are giving tags for the motor 1. Double click. Click on this box. Here we give the input I0.0. See motor 1 forward direction start. For motor 1 reverse direction start, click on this reverse start, click on this tag, write I0.1. You see motor 1 reverse direction is appearing. For the motor 2 stop, here I give it I0.2. Here now click on forward direction. Here click on this false, click here for the output Q0.0, and for the reverse direction select this. Here we write Q0.1. Now come to the network 2. Here we give the input for the forward and reverse direction for the motor 2 function block. Here I put I0.3 and here I0.4 for reverse direction start. For the stop, which is same for both motors. For stop, I place I0.2. Here for motor to run in forward direction, Q0.2, and for motor to reverse direction running Q0.3. Now working on the main ladder diagram is completed. Now click on root screen.